Right. Right. Ah, wait. I now know what's going on. I think. Hello? I now know what's going on. Yeah, I think. There you go. So if I bring you in... Hello? Like this. Yeah, it's going to echo for a few minutes, it won't be a second. If I bring you in... Hello? Like this. Yeah, it's going to echo for a few minutes, it won't be a second. If I bring you in... Now does it work? Now does it work? Right, okay, so now it's working, right? Right, okay, so now it's working, right? That's confirmation enough for me. So, no more echo, enough echo. Enough echo. Right, where are we? Just set all this shit up. Again, not used to using one of these things. Used to using the headset only. So, welcome to Train Sim 3. I didn't know this was a thing, by the way. Yeah. I'm a big fan of Train Sim 1. Train Sim World 1. Did a couple of streams on that. Didn't get very far. This one I'm going to push for. Because it's updated, it's got better graphics, and let's find out what we can do. A couple of technical difficulties at the start. Quite literally, everything fell apart. It's like someone came into my room last night, right, and started unscrewing everything. Like, I literally moved the mic. Yeah, well, literally moved the mic, and it fell apart. So I spent the last, 5 minutes trying to set it back up again. Then the mic didn't work. I found out that was muted. Then everything started to echo again, which is like what I do on a PC, but this time it's the PlayStation, so I've got to be pro. But yeah, so all in all, it's been okay. Welcome to Train Sim World 3. Okay, so we are going to... We've created our driver. We've got our train, we've got our routes and stuff like that. Do we do the training? Or should I just continue on the way I am? I have no idea how I've got to work the trains, so I might do a bit of training. This one is going to focus mainly on the British side of things, the UK edition, as it says in the description. So yeah, this one's going to be about the UK. The next one will be about the German. And then the time after that is going to be the United States. Or should I do the United States then the German? Might save German for last because that looks like a pretty sweet train. Leave a comment and decide. Right, so training. Let's get into some training. Let's get the fundamentals training on foot and videos. I'll just do the fundamentals and the training. I don't want to bore you too much with the training. Right, navigation, screen elements, moving the train, and changing paths. I hate flipping changing paths. That's the one thing that I hated about doing the cargo. I hated the cargo. Even though, they're my favourite class of trains and stuff like that, with the big cargo trains and stuff. I hated it because you have to switch the tracks manually and stuff, but...
Welcome to Train Sim World, an immersive and highly detailed rail simulation featuring authentic routes and trains from around the world. This is the training center. Here you can learn about how to navigate and interact with the world, as well as how to operate the many trains. Let's start by looking around. Find each of the markers and look at them.
Ooh, Halo 3.0. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's go with that.
Your current objective is shown at the top left of the screen. Walk to the blue marker to complete the current objective.
Basic.
You've been awarded some action points. These are displayed in the top right corner of the screen and count towards your overall experience level for the game. This is one of the many types of route tasks to be discovered. Keep an eye out for many more types and styles of route tasks, which can involve placing, collecting, or fixing a variety of things. Head into the main building, and you'll continue your induction there. You can pause Train Sim World at any point to review objectives and a lot of other information about what's happening at the moment. Try it now, and then return to the game after you've had a look around.
Basically, the AP points are useless. Don't use them for anything. It's just to level it up. That's it. You don't buy trains with them. You're basically useless. Onwards.
Now that we've covered some of the basics of moving around and interacting with the environment, let's take a walk through the building and find the trains.
Look at that. These are the trains we're going to be using.
This is Central Square. From here, you can explore the main training center depot and surrounding yards.
Head out to the rail. No, you still can't jump.
Your journey operating trains is just getting started here in the training center. Remember, you can always come back here from the main menu to refresh your knowledge if you're unsure about anything.
Okay, good start, good start. There's another map.
Continue to learn and other training modules here in the training center, and then you'll be ready to take on more challenges in other environments. This module will cover the on-screen overlay, known as the heads-up display or HUD, that is shown when you are in control of a train. Climb up the ladder into the locomotive and then sit in the seat.
Starting off with the Classic 6 leaf.
Welcome to the most important seat in the train. While sitting here, you'll be in full control. Before you think about moving the train, though, let's look at the HUD overlay that's appeared on the bottom right. The heads-up display is a guide to what your train is doing. The main part of the HUD is the speed display. A white bar will appear around the outside to show your current speed, and the red mark indicates your maximum permitted speed.
Shouldn't have done that. Still not used to this. If you've played any of the Train Sim games before, you'll know all this.
This is the direction display. An arrow will indicate forward, reverse, and neutral directions. This is the power display. A number will indicate what position the power or throttle control is in.
Okay, press X to continue.
These are the brake indicators. The exact ones shown will vary by train and will often be visible in the train itself on various gauges. They tell you what's happening in the braking system. The most important one is the BC or brake cylinder. If that's reading 0, then your brakes are released. Anything else, and brakes are applied and you won't be able to move.
Let's get that sorted out for me. I need one of these. I need one of these. American woman.
Every train can have small variations in the HUD unique to the way it works, but they will mostly look the same. As you learn to control new trains, study the HUD and learn how it helps you operate it. If you want to see this again, you can rerun this training module at any time.
Okay. Oh, I needed that. I needed that. It was class 66. Right, okay. So now we've got to focus on moving the train. Everybody sees that, don't they?
In this training module, you're going to look at making the train move and then bringing it to a stop again. While many trains have different controls and are operated in different ways, there are basically always 3 controls that are common and are required to move the train. The reverser sets the direction between forwards and backwards. The brakes are used to slow or stop the train. The throttle controls how fast the train accelerates. We want to move the train forwards, so move the reverser in that direction. Keep the brake control and release until you can see the brake pipe control needles are reading 5 bar, pointing upwards. This will release the brakes fully. Watch the brake cylinder, or BC gauge, to see it gradually reduce to 0, which tells you that the brakes are now fully released and you can move the train.
Right.
Apply some throttle to get the train moving. As you apply power, notice the amp bar rising. This is the amount of power being fed into the traction motors.
We know this. We know this. We know this. We know this.
Now that you've reached your target speed, you can move the throttle control back to 0. The train will then coast on level ground, and the train will only slow down very gradually.
I haven't reached the target speed yet, by the way. So you say it's going to coast. 9 times out of 10, when you put the throttle down to 0, it gradually loses speed. Whether you're on level ground or you're on a hill. So I'm glad they've improved that. Well, I say they've improved that. It is slowly dropping speed again. But this, are we on an
While the
incline?
specifics of operating brakes vary from train to train, the basic process of stopping is fundamentally the same. Bring this train to a complete stop by holding the brake control in the apply state until you see the brake pipe control needle in the center of your cab desk showing about 4 bar. The amount of
L2.
braking you'll need to apply also varies depending on whether you're going uphill or downhill, and how heavy your train is. Stopping a train is one of the biggest challenges of controlling them, particularly stopping them in the right place. That concludes this module. Restart the module to learn the steps again, or move on to the next module.
Okay. That's all up in my face. Please don't fall off again. Yeah, you're cool. Okay. What the hell? Okay. I'm gonna get used to this. I'm gonna get used to it. I'm gonna get used to it. I get used to it. Right, next training module. Cheers.
This module will go over the fundamentals of operating junctions to change the path your train will take, and how to navigate using the map. Most rail lines around the world are controlled remotely by a signaling center or dispatcher. From the perspective of the train, the direction taken is automatic. But within yards and depots, many small and frequent movements are required. This makes remote control of the track impractical. In these locations, the direction taken is manually controlled. You can set junctions by either walking up to them and interacting with them, or going to the 2D map and changing them from there. Let's change this junction by hand first. Walk over to it and change it by operating the lever. Notice how the point blades move on the track. Try moving it a few more times until you can see how it works.
Okay.
Let's head over to the train, and then we can look at the map. Your junctions are set correctly. Let's get the train moving and see it all working. If you can't remember how to make the train start and stop, there is a training module you can rerun to remind yourself.
Okay.
Keep the brake control and release until you can see the brake pipe control. Watch the brake cylinder, or BC gauge, to see it gradually reduce to 0, which tells you that the brakes are now fully released and you can move the train. Apply some throttle to get the train moving.
Well, it seems more fluent. It does seem more fluent. Which is a good thing.
Now that you've reached your target speed, you can move the throttle control back to 0. The train will then coast on level ground, and the train will only slow down very gradually.
Okay, I missed that part.
Bring this train to a complete stop by holding the brake control in the apply state until you see the brake pipe control needle in the center of your cab desk showing about 4 bar. That concludes this module. All the junctions in the training center are manual, so you can go anywhere you wish using the map and by changing junctions manually. If you want to practice, go to Explore on Foot in the training center. You'll find trains dotted around, and you can practice driving them and moving them around the yard. Don't forget, you can always rerun this training module later if you can't remember any of what's been covered.
Right, that's the training done. Is that a UFO? Has the game crashed? No, it's true. Okay, so you can see overpriced stuff here. Okay, all the overpriced stuff. Trains. Train depot, choose a route, rail journeys. Guided experience, jump straight in. Training center, occasion. Experience the unique and exciting blend of classic mainline running, thrilling high-speed commuting, aboard state-of-the-art motive power. In London and the Garden of England for Train Sim World 3, Southeastern High Speed, now including Ashford International and Dartford. Like I said, it's got to be the British time. So, click on that. This driving experience, everything has to offer. Oh, we have the trains. Okay, I like the way they've thingied them out. So you do get the yeah, you get both the thingy ones and the high speed and the cargo trains, which is a good thing. I liked it. But we're going to start off here with Shooting Star, learn the basics of the 375 Electrostar EMU. 3 scenarios for us: the introduction, joining in, and Ramsgate and Dover. Let's get it. Elephant Castle.
In this training module, you'll be taken through the operation of this Class 375. During this brief introduction, we will be covering the critical driving controls and passenger operations. Look, when you're ready, climb aboard to get started.
Okie dokie.
Take a seat in the driver's seat. This is where you'll be spending most of your time.
Oh, stop, yep, there you go. No. This is what happens.
Firstly, you will need to insert the master key to activate the desk.
The master key. Okay.
The reverser controls the direction of travel. Set the headlights to let others around you know that this train is operational.
Where? Okay. Stay running.
For this introduction, you will be driving the train a short distance and performing passenger operations.
Oh.
Open the passenger doors to it. Now close the doors before departure. Now drive a loop of the circuit to get used to the controls. The train features a combined brake and throttle power handle, so pull the lever towards you to release the brakes and get moving.
Zero. Which is 15 miles an hour. I mean, I hope you can hear it. You can hear the...
Coasting is a method used to efficiently maintain speed and reduce motor stress and maintenance requirements. The British Rail Class 375 is an electric multiple unit and is part of Bombardier's Electrostar family. 140 Class 375s were produced by Bombardier Transportation between 1999 and 2005. The Class 375 has a top speed of 100 miles per hour. You are approaching the station. Begin applying a small amount of braking force to bring the train to a gentle stop.
Please tell me I haven't just messed it up. I think I've just messed it up. No, it's fine. It's fine, I can recover. I mean, he said gentle.
Nice job. The train... Proceed to the next stop unguided and see how you get on.
Brakes come down. 700 meters, okay, cool. I'm not sure I... Uh-oh. I did something. Okay, never mind. I did something. I don't need to change views in that yet. That's still alien to me. You haven't told me. I'm probably so late to the party. I really am. Driving under the speed limit, that won't last. That won't last. But unlike the actual Dovetail person who does the Dovetail streams, who doesn't try and control a train at all, and abide by his own game design. He speeds, like, speaking of speeding, I've missed this one. I've completely messed this one up. So this is what happens when you badmouth someone. It comes back at you. But no, it was secretly meant. I knew the platform was going to be wide. We'll come to a standstill. It's the timed ones. when you start doing the times and stuff like that, where you've got to be there at a certain time, or you've got to try not to
Good
thingy the
work.
lights.
That concludes all of the basics of operating this train.
Cool. I hope that's good. Okay. Continuing chapter 1. Wow. Wow. That's amazing. Our train will arrive on platform 2. Head to the centre of the platform to oversee the coupling. Right, in the meantime, we can go along and try and discover bits and bobs that need to be picked up on this platform, such as safety signs. R2, no, I think it automatically runs. Right, okay. 10 to 12 cars. See, is the train gonna, yeah, it's our train now. He's got a couple up with our baby, and then we're gonna take it. Still doing twins, I see. Oh, route map. Right, now watch us decouple up. Yeah, I'm watching you. Right here, the second character around couple up. Right. Oh, come on then. Are you feeling the pressure? Are you feeling the pressure? Because you... Whoa. That was a quick gender switch. Follow the markers to board the train. It's that way. Okay. Okay. So. I don't think that's necessary. But, I just like to do it. The doors, I mean. Put that to forward. Or neutral. Why neutral? Okay, so far so good. 10. Which we've got about 6 minutes. Well, just under 6 minutes now to get to our destination. 75 miles an hour zone, going up on 85 miles an hour. 6.6. I don't want to do something stupid like speed up the train like I've done twice. And I have to slam on the brakes, but why change a habit for a lifetime? Oh, I've got to sound the alarm. Okay, this is further away than I thought. Top speed 100 miles an hour, it says. Devastating. Oh, we're going downhill. That's what I thought. There's your 90. Cruise. Let us cruise. I'm surprised it hasn't told you about the signs. The W's mean that you're supposed to manually press the horn. You manually press the horn so that people who are walking across the paths and stuff are supposed to know you're coming. Brakes to a 2 until we reach about, yeah, about a 60. Off the brakes. Coast again. We're not going to make it on time. We never do. It's either early or very, very late. So 30 seconds to get into the station. But I'm learning. That light is just shining through your face, man. Yeah, super late. We're a minute late. What's the limit? Speed limit 70. We're going on an incline uphill. Okay, we're supposed to stop at 20, well, close to 20 past. At Raynham. 10, 18, 15. So you've got 4 minutes and 15 seconds to get there. Well, just 4 minutes. To get there, 4 miles, 4 minutes. Should be easy. We're at max speed. Again, don't know how to change the cameras to have a look at the train from the outside or what have you. Alright, it's just about to die. Where's the heads up on? Again, me talking smack and then doing exactly the same thing as they do. It's not good. No, I don't like calling people out, but maybe when you release a game and then you don't play the game properly yourself while you're streaming, by the way, to showcase your game is just stupid. Let's driving over the speed limit, we get 15. Where's this going downhill? Yeah, cool. We're not stopping here. Ba 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 da ba ma ba ba ma ma ba ba ma ma. We're going uphill now, so we shouldn't struggle. If anything, it's going to decrease our speed. So now we're going back downhill, so we can cruise. But yeah, this is what we have. This is what we do. So far from what I played of the game, the training scenarios were very smooth. Unlike the first game that I played, I did skip the second one. I wasn't really into it. I did play that on the Xbox Game Pass. Everything was free type of deal, and bought the DLC and stuff. So I wasn't mainly bringing that to the channel at the time. Oh shit! Wrong button. But yeah, I thought I'd get this one. Originally, I was supposed to buy a police sim game, Police Simulator SUV Edition. Purchased that last night, was really excited, ready to go to test it out and to have a stream. Unfortunately for me, it's a pre-order. I've got to wait 27 days before I can play the game. So in 27 days, I'm going to go from a train driver to a cop. I keep moving this because I'm not used to it. I'm used to having like the headset from the mic from the headset is what I'm trying to say, and I've missed my braking zone. Completely missed my braking zone. Down to 2. Down to 1, because I can control it. We are late. Always. Just goes into the... I mean, if you could still do the passenger stuff, that's how you pick up all the bonus stuff, I guess. The amount of people on the platform there. Hope everybody's having a great day. Enjoying life, as is. Me, I'm just surviving. Just doing what I need to do. I wonder if you spin the tires. Stupid headset. I have to switch over the headset. Eventually, I'll switch over the headset. Or I could just find the charger wire. charger wire. Okay, hopefully that charges and doesn't cause me any more problems. If it does cause me more problems, then I shall kill it, motherfucker. No. 23. I'm going to make it in 3 minutes. It's possible. If I can get it right for once, which will be a first time for Anna. I'm doing what I need to do. I shouldn't be focusing on something else. Really, honestly. Just for today, okay? Just today. Then after today, no more. You're quitting. Okay? Just today. Of all days. Right, okay, we're gonna take our... yeah. I didn't see the speed change because I was focused on something stupid. We are speeding. We are speeding. So it's just the yard, is it? Driving significantly over the speed limit. Da-da-ba-da-ma-ma. Gillingham. Aaron. Not Gillingham. Uh-oh. Ease off the brakes. I've broke too much. We're going 20 miles an hour. Oh. Just gradually coasting to the station. Make sure that we're late. Because if I'm early, I'm not doing my job properly. 15 seconds. No, just take a piss. Oh, that's not good. So yeah, this is just a quick one before I have to leave. So enough. Okay. 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 30. Just gonna coast at the moment. Yeah, this goes down to a 50 and 500 yards. Okay, go down to a 50. Brake on because we go downhill. Goes down to a 30. As we enter the station. Down to a 30. Yeah, speeding. And we'll coast. I think 30 is enough to get us across the line. As you can see, the light's not coming in at my eyes anymore. We ought to do a 31. Nope. See, if I was super early, I could run around doing all of the collectibles and stuff like that, but I'm not here to showcase the good things about the game. I'm here to play. Take the brake down to 1 just in case we have to take off through this tunnel. We're doing alright. We're doing alright. We were early? What the hell? I'm getting sacked. Gradually built the speed in the 2. Phone on charge. We arrive at Rochester at 10:31, apparently. We've got a downhill gradient, so back down to 1. Got a yellow ahead of us. We've got a coast. Just let the downhill segment take us. Yeah, we've got a yellow. Okay. Double yellow. For those of you wondering what that means, you've come to the wrong place. I think it's a caution on the track. Might be another train ahead of us. Coasting into Rochester, whatever. I'm English, yay. Slowly coasting. Please be a yellow, not a red. Please be a yellow, not a red. It's a red. Okay. I'm gonna start coming in now, so brakes, because we don't want to catch the red light. Back down to 1 to ease me in. Back down to 1 and then 2 should stop us. Gonna have to go to a 3 just for safety. Welcome to Rochester. We're gonna wait till 10:31:01. So we are early. That's not good. That's not good. I'm acting like I'm doing my job. At 10:31. Really? So these passengers are going to be super pleased. Merseyrail will have me hung for being early. And oh, we've got to shut down the train. Take the master key out. Okay, and leave the train. That could be a problem. Right, love. That hat does not go with that dress. That's all tasks. Let's see how you did. Welcome to Rochester. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Right, unfortunately, this is going to be the end of this part 1 of the stream. We will continue it once I come home. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.